Glad you tuned in. Welcome to this video. Today it's that time again, XXL unboxing. These are several orders from the past few days and weeks. And I want to unbox them together with you. As you can see, I've already opened the boxes to check if everything is inside. Everything worked out perfectly. Now let's look at them together. I had to because the third box was already overflowing, so I've already put a few things on the table. So many new products and also backups have arrived. So in the next few days, it's really going to be a fireworks display of videos coming your way. You can look forward to many tools. Let's get started and look inside. It's not just from Waschguru, but also from Soft99, and I ordered a few things from Amazon. So today is a completely wild mix. And so it doesn't turn into a huge mess. Let's start over here on this side. First, I need to make a bit of space here. Enjoy, sit back, and let's see together what's included. And right here on this side, there's already an absolute highlight for me because it's a very, very exciting product. It's extremely versatile and I'm looking forward to all the tests because I can also try out a lot myself here since the uses for this product are really extremely varied and diverse. This is the refill pressure sprayer bottle from Chemical Works. Let's start with that. Otherwise it'll fall out of the box. I've already taken a look at it, but I haven't used it yet. We'll do that together. So this is a refillable pressure bottle. And you might be thinking, what do you mean by that? Well, it's really simple and quick to explain. You have two containers here. There's the liquid container at the top and the pressure container at the bottom. You can easily pressurize the bottom one here with a compressor connection. I think the maximum pressure is 8 bar. After reaching that level, you can dispense the liquid of your choice up here or simply release the air that's collected at the bottom using the dispenser, the spray nozzle, or even this pointed jet nozzle. That means you have flexibility in how you use it depending on your needs and preferences. You can use it to transport compressed air on the go and fill it with any product you choose. It's suitable for brake cleaner and similar substances with Viton seals inside. That means you can also fill it with harsher products. Today's unboxing will be a bit longer, so as I said, sit back and relax. I've got so much stuff here, and I'm really curious to see how well this thing works. So you pressurize the bottle down here, fill in your liquid here, and then you can spray it. And I don't want to do that yet in this video because I want to save that aha moment to share with you. We'll fill it up together here with the compressor and take a look at it. Of course, you can also operate it at 4 bar, depending on what you have available. Whether you have a compressor or if your battery-powered air pumps can also generate these pressures. So that's super exciting. I'm curious, can you use it to spray wheel cleaner? Insect remover? Can you also use it in the interior with compressed air, so to speak, to just blow out crevices? Or simply carry out a cleaning job with it? So I find this thing super interesting because of how versatile it is to use, and it's going to be a really cool thing. So that's the first thing. And then, as you can clearly see right here, there are already quite a whole lot of spray heads sticking out. These are all Canon brand spray heads, and they all belong to, let's say, the new ADBL empty bottles. Of course, these aren't new bottles, they're just the ADBL bottles, completely transparent. And there's always a matching spray head for each one. One with a long tube and one with a short one. You know, these here. There are differences and you can simply put the spray head in here. The tube also reaches all the way down and then you can transfer your insect remover here. Or currently, at this time, there's also an offer with the ADBL Vampire Elixir. I picked that up as well, a 5-liter canister, but that was, so to speak, after this order. I'll show you that again right here because it's extremely heavily discounted. And then you get the 5-liter Vampire Elixir and a handy 500 milliliter bottle with it. You can always refill it nicely and you can spray it wonderfully. That means you have a transparent bottle here. And I love transparent bottles. I like it when I can just see the contents. I know how much is inside. Visually, when the liquid is colored, I think that's cool. And that's why with the Canon spray head, for me, one of the best spray heads out there. And now you can also get it as an empty bottle. As you can see, since I need it for durability tests, I've stocked up here. I'm not taking them all out now or the table will get too crowded. But I still have a few more things. That means here are the bottles, the remaining ones, and the spray heads. Calm down, there really are so many here. I've stocked up. You know the bottles, you know the spray heads. This is what you get when you combine them. There were 2 more bottles. One is the Glass Cleaner Ultra, which comes with another spray head in 500 milliliters. We'll see the glass cleaner. And together we'll see how well this one can be used on glass. Is it streak-free? Does it clean well? And how does it work? We'll check it out. And then I have another product, namely the acidic shampoo from ADBL, the shampoo B acid, not B neutral. Now it also makes sense why the names are like that. This one comes with a raspberry scent, so raspberry. We could actually just go ahead and smell it right away because I'm actually a really big fan of raspberry scents. Yeah, it really smells super, super natural, just like raspberries. So it's not over the top or chemical or anything like that, but really very, very pleasantly natural. The acidic shampoo from ADBL. Of course, it's also for washing off ceramic coatings or removing mineral deposits. Let's take a look at it. Also regarding the pH value, how can it be used? Glide film, the B acid. Is there also a B alkaline? Let's see, but here, that's included as well. Hey guys, is there even still a picture here? Is everything at least halfway visible? I sure hope so. I got myself another scrub bowl in white. Here, 180 degrees, because I actually want to give it away as a gift. So that's included too. Then I got myself 2 new Genil sponges. Wash pad with Genil fiber. And on the other side is the scrubbing mesh, that's what I like to call it, for windows and so on. So please don't use that on paint. I wouldn't recommend it to you. It's really for windows if you have stubborn insect remains on them. That's what it's for. So you can just quickly turn the pad and remove the insect remains from the window and then just slip it back into the pocket at the front. Also, nicely made. That way, a wash pad like this won't slip out of your hand. That's a nice feature too. That's what I've always seen as a disadvantage with wash pads. If you're just holding them and you slip, since your fingers are covered in shampoo and everything is slippery, the downside is that it doesn't stay as securely in your hand or on your wrist. Like a wash mitt, obviously. That one gives you a good grip. That's why I like this one with the strap. It's not too tight, so you can slip your hand in easily. It works well even for small hands. And even with my larger hands, it's not too tight, so it doesn't cut off circulation or anything. And then you can just put 4 fingers through and still have your thumb on the side for support. And here you have the Genil fiber in green. So that's a nice touch. I really like it. You get the whole thing twice. Then here we have the glazer, which I picked up again. I also thought that one from K2 was really, really nice. At first glance, it looks like, are those the covers from the wheel brushes from Chemical Works? No, not at all. This is actually a relatively new category of tool for when it comes to cleaning rims. And this is a wheel band. You can use it perfectly to clean the back sides of the spokes on your rims. And then you can basically move the whole thing like this and clean the back sides of the spokes. It works for thin spokes, especially if you have a lot of them. The nice thing is, it's also super slim, so you can easily get it behind there. Move it, and if you have 2 narrow spokes next to each other, you can clean both at the same time with it. For me, it's a bonus tool. It doesn't replace a wheel brush. You could hold it like this and try to clean a bit that way, but it's an additional tool. In the big box, we have the Glacoglass compound version in the ready-to-use format. That means you have your polishing felt up front, the liquid with the polishing agents inside, and then you can get started right away. You know it, it's a classic. Mine is actually almost empty now. I think, oh no, it's over there in the hall because we were still using it from the last time we did the glass ceiling. That means I need a fresh bottle, so that's why the topic of restocking is included as well. All the products are also linked below in the video. Now, let's continue. What else do we have here that's nice? Here we have another elongated package from Chemical Works, and this is the detailing lamp. We'll take a closer look at that as well. I've already tested it once for myself. That means it's already fully charged. Super nice and light. Everything you need for detailing, for inspecting the paint, different color temperatures, and it can be charged via USB-C. I've already done that too. As I said, it's fully charged, and you shouldn't turn it on while shining it at yourself. So it's really powerful here with different color temperatures, and with it, you can perfectly inspect the paint. Let's take a look. Maybe it's an alternative to the Scan Grab. I think I have 4 or 5, and then in Deborah, I have another 5 or 6 lamps lying around. So I have quite a few detailing lamps. I don't need that many here. I don't have that many hands. But of course, I also want to test new products for you, and maybe this is a more affordable alternative to the well-known Scan Grip products. Let's take a look. There was also a request for me to check out the Rapid Ceramic Paint Sealant. This one's from the USA. It's recommended by various channels, which in my opinion aren't all that reputable. That's why we're going to take a look at it. I haven't even unpacked it yet. I want to try it out completely fresh here together with you. Test it. 25% more content, also the Platinum Edition. When it comes to Platinum, I always get a bit suspicious, but that doesn't really matter here. Let's see how it works. What Made in USA can offer us when it comes to ceramic paint sealant. Let's unpack it. I also want to convert my 360-degree scrubber again, so here are 2 more pieces, so we have a full 360. We'll put those down as well, because as I said, everything just falls off the table here anyway. Then here we have the Clarko DX, which I brought home with me again. And I've already unpacked the Soft Night order. That was already shown in the last video. So this was just a restock because here as well, it's empty. That's why I need to restock the Magyar's Endurance Tire Gel. I'm actually out of it as well, and I wanted to use it again for comparison in the next tire care tests, especially now in the autumn and winter months where I'll include it in the test. That's why I picked up a fresh bottle of it too, an absolute classic. Then here we have the FX Protect Bug Remover, also restocking here because I'm out of that too. And in case I have any insects left at the end of the summer or autumn season, I want to use it for that, to treat them. Of course, the spray head is included as well. Then here we also have a really nice glass towel, namely the ADBLG Delicate Glass Cleaning Towel, and we'll use that together with the glass cleaner. That's definitely included then. Then I also have a community request here. Yachticon Premium Hard Wax with PTFE, a high-performance non-stick sealant suitable for sailboats, ships, trailers, campers, and regular cars. This is a high-quality premium hard wax designed for the perfect, long-lasting, high-gloss finish with advanced UV protection and an especially smooth, sleek surface. Contains no abrasives or polishing agents, so it's a paint sealant with PTFE content. Let's take a look at how this performs here. 500 milliliters. Bought completely original. Feels like there aren't 500 milliliters in here. We'll have to measure it out, as they say. It somehow feels so light, but it hasn't leaked or anything. And it's also still completely unopened. I'm really curious to see how this will perform in 2025, definitely. So here as well. I brought the Yachticon community request home with me. As you can see, I'm very diligent, so definitely look forward to it. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. I've ordered the new K2 products, and they're on the way. I'm not getting tired. Things are happening here. And of course, also the other things. I'm really looking forward to this refill pressure bottle. I'm really curious to see what all you can do with it. Otherwise, you'll see everything here in the next few days in videos. And with that, I'm looking forward to what's next. See you next time. If you have any questions, contact me via WhatsApp or in the comments. Until then, ciao. Now things are really getting started. Work is waiting. Ciao, guys.